They told her to leave before her child finished the first bite. A crowded restaurant. White tablecloths. Crystal glasses. And a single mother being stared at like she didn't belong. The manager leaned down and whispered something cruel. Other diners watched. No one spoke up. Her daughter's hand tightened around the fork. Confused. Embarrassed. Scared. Because this wasn't about noise. Or money. Or manners. It was about who they thought she was. Security stepped closer. The bill hadn't even arrived. The room felt hostile. Heavy. And here's the question that changes everything. What if kicking her out was the worst mistake this restaurant would ever make? Because the woman they were humiliating was not just a tired mom trying to eat in peace. She was holding a secret that could destroy their reputation overnight. A secret no one in that room saw coming. Stay with me. Because by the end of this story, apologies won't be enough. And the emotional fallout will leave you stunned. Judgment is often quiet. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it wears a polite smile, a pressed uniform, and speaks in a calm voice while doing something cruel. We've all seen it happen. A glance that lasts too long. A whisper behind a hand. A decision made about someone's worth in less than 5 seconds. Tonight's story is about that moment. A moment when a woman walked into a restaurant hoping for a simple meal with her child. And walked straight into humiliation. This is not just a story about a restaurant. It's about power. Perception. And how dangerous assumptions can be. Because when people believe they are untouchable, they stop being careful. And when they stop being careful, they expose themselves. What makes this story unforgettable is not the cruelty alone. It's the irony. The kind of irony that flips the room upside down. The kind that turns arrogance into panic. And silence into regret. As you listen, you may feel anger. You may feel uncomfortable. And you may recognize moments that feel disturbingly familiar. Stay with the story. Because nothing here is accidental. And no one is as powerless as they seem. This is part 1 of a 2-part story titled Restaurant Kicks Out Single Mom, Unaware She's a Food Critic. And it all begins on a night that was supposed to be ordinary. The hostess hesitated when she saw her. Not long. Just long enough. Maya noticed it immediately. She always did. The split-second scan. The eyes flicking from her worn sneakers. To her daughter's braids. To the empty space beside her where a partner should have been. 2, the hostess asked, already knowing the answer. Yes, Maya said calmly. Just us. Her daughter, Lily, bounced slightly on her toes, excitement shining in her eyes. Mommy, this place smells fancy, she whispered. Maya smiled. Then we'll pretend we're fancy too. They followed the hostess through the dining room. Every step felt louder than the last. The restaurant was elegant. Low lighting. Soft jazz. Tables filled with couples in tailored jackets and expensive dresses. Maya felt the eyes. Some curious. Some dismissive. Some irritated. She'd learned long ago not to flinch. They were seated near the back. Not terrible. But not great either. Lily climbed into her chair, swinging her legs. Maya placed her purse carefully at her feet and glanced around. The service station was closer than the windows. She noticed that too. The waiter arrived quickly. Too quickly. Just so you're aware, he said, smiling tightly, our portions are refined. And prices reflect the experience. Maya met his gaze. That's fine. He handed them menus. Lily studied hers like it was a treasure map. I want the mac and cheese, she announced proudly. The waiter's smile thinned. We don't have a children's menu. Maya didn't blink. She'll have the pasta. The waiter nodded, already stepping away. Minutes passed. Then more. Other tables were served first. Wine poured. Bread baskets placed. Lily's excitement faded into restlessness. Mommy, did we do something wrong? Maya reached across the table and squeezed her hand. No, sweetheart. But she felt it now. The shift. The air. A manager appeared. Mid-40s. Crisp suit. Confident stride. He didn't introduce himself. "I'm afraid we've had a complaint," he said quietly. Maya looked up. "A complaint? Your daughter is being disruptive." Lily froze. "She hasn't made a sound," Maya said evenly. The manager glanced around, as if searching for backup. "This is a fine dining establishment," he continued. "Some guests expect a certain atmosphere." "So do we," Maya replied. His jaw tightened. "Perhaps this isn't the right place for you tonight." There it was. The sentence she knew too well. Lily's eyes filled with tears. "But I was being good," she whispered. Maya stood slowly. "We haven't eaten," she said. "We haven't caused a problem." The manager leaned closer. Lowered his voice. "I don't want to make this uncomfortable." "Too late. I'll comp the drinks," he added. "If you gather your things." Maya looked around the room. No one met her eyes. Some stared at their plates. Others watched openly. Judging. Waiting. She nodded once. "Okay." Lily's lip trembled as Maya helped her down from the chair. As they walked toward the exit, Maya felt something shift inside her. Not anger. Resolve. Because this wasn't just humiliation. It was a mistake. A very expensive one. Outside, Lily sniffed. "Did they not like us?" Maya knelt, brushing her daughter's cheek. "They didn't know us," she said softly. Behind the restaurant's glass doors, laughter rose. Glasses clinked. They had no idea what they'd just done. What they didn't know was that Maya had been planning to write her most important review of the year. And now, she already had the headline. The rain started 5 minutes after Maya and Lily reached the bus stop. Not a gentle drizzle. The kind that soaks through shoes and makes the city feel colder than it already is. Lily leaned against her mother's side, silent now. The excitement from earlier was gone. Replaced by something heavier. "I'm hungry," she said quietly. Maya swallowed. "I know," she replied. "We'll fix that." She pulled Lily's hood tighter and checked the time on her phone. 8:47 p.m. Perfect. Because inside that phone, untouched, unopened, was a draft that could end a restaurant's reputation in one night. And Maya hadn't even written the worst part yet. The restaurant's name was L'Etoile Rouge. 2 Michelin stars. Celebrity clientele. A 6-week reservation list. And tomorrow morning, every serious food editor in the city would be waiting for Maya Carter's next review. Because Maya Carter wasn't just a food critic. She was the food critic. Anonymous. Unpredictable. Unforgiving. She reviewed as a single mother on purpose. No entourage. No press badges. No warning. Because the food was never the real test. The people were. At home, Lily fell asleep on the couch with a grilled cheese in her hands. Maya gently took the plate away and covered her with a blanket. Then she opened her laptop. The cursor blinked. Waiting. She didn't rush. She never did. She wrote the opening line slowly. Tonight, L'Etoile Rouge failed before a single dish touched the table. She described the hesitation at the door. The delay in service. The manager's tone. Not emotionally. Not angrily. Precisely. She included timestamps. Exact wording. Descriptions of staff behavior. Because facts were deadlier than rage. And when she was done, she didn't hit publish. Not yet. The next morning, the restaurant's PR director woke up to 47 missed calls. The review went live at 6 a.m. By 6:03, it was trending. By 6:10, reservations were being cancelled. By 6:30, screenshots were everywhere. Discriminatory. Classist. Cruel. But the sentence that broke them? If a child's quiet presence threatens your atmosphere, Then your establishment was never refined, only fragile. The comments section exploded. Former employees chimed in. Past customers shared similar stories. A pattern emerged. And patterns are impossible to explain away. At 9:12 a.m., Maya's phone rang. Unknown number. She answered calmly. Ms. Carter, a nervous voice said, "This is Daniel Roth, managing partner of L'Etoile Rouge. We'd love the opportunity to apologize in person." Maya glanced at Lily, now awake and eating cereal. "No," Maya replied. "You had that opportunity." There was silence. Then desperation. "We're prepared to offer compensation. A public statement. A donation to—" "I don't want your money," Maya interrupted. "I want accountability." Another pause. "What would that look like to you?" Maya didn't hesitate. "Fire the manager who removed us. Mandatory staff retraining. And a written apology. Not to me, but to every family you've made feel unwelcome." The line went quiet. "Then, we'll discuss it." "You have until noon," Maya said. She hung up. At 11:47 a.m., L'Etoile Rouge released a statement. At 11:52, they announced the manager's termination. At noon, Maya updated the review. One final paragraph. Redemption is possible, but only when humility replaces pride. She adjusted the rating. From 1 star to 2. Not forgiveness. A warning. That evening, Maya and Lily walked into a small neighborhood diner. Nothing fancy. Vinyl booths. Warm smiles. The waitress knelt to Lily's level. "What can I get you, sweetheart?" Lily beamed. Mac and cheese arrived in 5 minutes. Maya watched her daughter eat, relaxed for the first time in days. "You're smiling," Lily said. "So are you," Maya replied. Because dignity, Maya knew, wasn't served on white tablecloths. It was served where people remembered your humanity. 2 weeks later, L'Etoile Rouge lost a Michelin star. The article cited concerns over hospitality culture. The industry understood the message. And somewhere in the city, a single mother kept walking into restaurants unnoticed. Watching. Listening. Testing. If this story moved you, shocked you, or made you think twice, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because stories like this aren't just entertainment. They're reminders. And the next one might be even more unforgettable.